Alright, Triggers and Trickers, time for the third episode of Review of the Day with Second Chances. The Federation Starship Enterprise is sent to the inhospitable planet Norvala 4 to retrieve data from a Federation research base that was abandoned 8 years earlier due to the onset of a disruption field that prevented transporter use. Commander Riker is chosen to lead the team, having been part of the rescue team that helped to evacuate the base. Riker notes that during that mission he was the last person to be beamed out to the Potemkin, where he was then serving. Using a break in the disruption field, the away team beams down and discovers a man who appears exactly like Riker. He says that he is Riker, and has been living alone on the base for 8 years ever since the Potemkin was unable to transport him back aboard, under the assumption the Potemkin crew presumed him lost. He is a Starfleet lieutenant, Commander Riker's rank before he was promoted as a result of this mission. Returning to the Enterprise, Dr. Crusher determines that this person is truly a second Riker. Chief Engineer LaForge postulates that years before, when Riker was beamed off the planet, the Potemkin had split the transporter beam to cut through the distortions, but one beam was reflected back to the base, so that Riker materialized in both places. Commander Riker suggests that Lieutenant Riker join them on a second attempt to recover the data. At the base, the personality styles conflict, and the attempt ends in failure when Lieutenant Riker refuses to follow Commander Riker's orders. Lieutenant Commander Data postulates that the two men are resentful towards each other due to the loss of their sense of uniqueness. Lieutenant Worf suggests another reason. Each one sees in the other of something himself he does not like. While helping plan a third attempt to recover the data, Lieutenant Riker tries to learn about what he has missed, and attempts to rekindle his previous relationship with ship's counselor Deanna Troi. Troi has come to accept that her relationship with Riker is no longer a romantic one, and is initially hesitant, but then considers it a second chance. They enjoy their time together, and Lieutenant Riker suggests leaving the Enterprise together for a new posting. Troi tells him she will have to think about it. For their third attempt, Captain Picard selects Lieutenant Riker's plan over Commander Riker's, leaving Commander Riker further upset. The plan to get the data is successful, but on the way out a walkway collapses, putting Lieutenant Riker in mortal danger. Rescuing him would also put Commander Riker in peril, and Lieutenant Riker tells him not to risk it. But Commander Riker saves his double, and both return to the Enterprise. Yay! The two Rikers reconcile their differences. Lieutenant Riker states that he's been given a new assignment on another ship, and plans to take on his middle name, Thomas, to distinguish himself from William. As a parting gift, Commander Riker gives his double his treasured trombone, noting that it belongs equally to him. Troi also tells Lieutenant Riker that she'll be staying on the Enterprise, but thanks him for the time they had. Aww, it's so sweet. So anyway, let's look at some notes about this episode. This was the first episode of Star Trek to be directed by LeVar Burton. It was Burton's directing debut. NASA astronaut Mae Jemison was cast by Burton to play Lieutenant Palmer. Nice! So overall, I said this is a pretty darn good episode, and the whole two Riker thing was actually kind of cool, and let's just say that we would definitely be seeing Thomas Riker again in the future. So yeah. So overall, I give Second Chances 4 warp cores out of 5. Well, join me in bed as we take a look at Timescape. So, until then, live long and prosper, everybody.